Hello and welcome. My name's Guido Benani from ASL Real Estate and welcome back to another episode of the Childcare Update. Now today I've got three great opportunities for you. They're three childcare centres. One of them is for lease and the other two are businesses for sale. They're all listed by Wendy from our office. So the first one is in Tatura. That one there is a childcare centre for lease. Then we've got one in the Melbourne eastern suburbs. Then our third one is a well-established inner city suburb of Melbourne. So you really need to stick around for all three opportunities. Now the first one, 11 Hughes Street, Tatura. Now it's 88 places. It is permitted. Now in the area, there's about 550 odd children aged between 0 to 4 within the Shepparton Surroundings or Western catchment. Right? Now, this is a brand new childcare centre nearing completion. What I love about this is because nearing completion, you can be the successful tenant after your application, and then that way you can jump straight in and start, running the business, doing your open days, so on and so forth. Now, in the area, the daily childcare fees are as high as $149 per day, which is a great base for any new business moving into the area. Now this is approximately 900 metres away from the Sacred Heart School as well, and approximately 320 metres away from the retail strip. So it's quite a busy area here at 11 Hughes Street in Tatura. Now, if you are interested, obviously contact Wendy. I'll give her details at the end. Now, then we're going to move right along. The next one is a childcare business. Now, the Freehold also is available for this one if you're looking at buying both, but this is in Melbourne's eastern suburbs. Now, what we have here is we have a smaller centre of 40 plus places. The business price on this one is $800,000 and the freehold is asking $2.5 million. Now, there's 2 children per available licensed place in the area, so there is demand in the area or thereabouts. Now, it's a profitable childcare business up for acquisition here with obviously the freehold also available. Now, it's got strong financial performance of a turnover of roughly about 1.28 million for the financial year 2025. Now, that average occupancy was roughly about 78%. Now, it is a prime location directly opposite a large primary school with approximately 315 enrolments. So this is one you really want to look out for. As I said earlier, 40 plus places, a smaller centre, 800,000 for the business. The freehold is also available at 2.5 million. So guys, if you are looking for a business and freehold, or just the business, you don't need to buy the freehold, but it is available if you like. Make sure you contact Wendy, which I'll give you her details at the end. Now, last but not least, this one here is the one that I've been waiting for to hit the market. I absolutely love this centre. I've been through a number of times, starting in 2025. It is now on the market and for sale. Now, this is an inner city suburb of Melbourne. Now, this is a well-established centre. It has got a great name. You buyers are going to be literally fighting for this one, and I expect you to because it's a great business. Now, it's a 50 plus place centre, so it's a little bit bigger than the last one, very manageable size. Now, the business price on this one, we're not putting a price on it, it is by expression of interest, right? So look at the figures, see what you're prepared to pay, because I'm sure there will be many people willing to put a pretty penny for this particular business. It can be your crown jewel in this location. Now, demand in the area, there's about 4,100 to 4,200 children aged within 0 to 4 within a 3-kilometre radius. Now, obviously being in a city suburb, there's a lot of movement with people going to work and so on and so forth. So you also get that crossover demand, which we've spoken about so many times. Now, this is a fully managed business under the same ownership for many decades. Right? The annual turnover is roughly about 1.15 million, and that was in financial year 2025. Now, the fees in the area, they're about the fees at this centre are roughly just over $160 or thereabouts per child per day, and the rent is quite affordable for a long-term lease. Now, this one here, the current owners also own the freehold, so there will be a rent in your offer which you're prepared to pay. So there is going to be an expression of interest for the price, but then there's also the rent component that you need to think about and put forward for the your expression of interest. Now guys, all these three here, the childcare centre for lease, the two childcare businesses, the one with the freehold also available, right? You need to contact Wendy from my office on 0422 011188. That's 0422 011188. Or you can email her on wendy@asl.re. Don't forget to say that you heard it here first on this video. As you know, these videos come out about a week prior to hitting the market. What does that mean? You get the information quicker before the rest of the market just by subscribing to this channel. So if you haven't already done so, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Make sure you hit that bell icon. What that means is you get this information first. I expect all these three listings to fly off the market because they are three hot listings that I've been looking forward to bringing to the market for quite some time. If you have any questions at all, feel free to call our office at any time on 039 855 6000. But if not, please, thank you very much for watching and have a lovely day.